Managing consumables is one of the main challenges of sending humans to Mars, but clever engineering and a bit of science fiction may hold the key. Let's get started. Consumables are, well, things that are consumed. Or another way to put it is that consumables are things that need to be replaced after they're used. Air, water, food are all obvious examples, but you consume many more things throughout the course of a day. In fact, I'll share with you a list of what I consume in a single day. Humans en route to Mars may not need some of the luxuries that I use every day, like Pączki, but imagine the amount of storage space required for something like apples for an entire year or several years of space exploration. Now imagine the amount of fuel needed to send a ship full of apples to Mars and back. Sending humans to Mars requires that we solve the problem of storing consumable supplies. One way to do that is to recycle or create our own supplies as we need, like recycling air or water. Now those processes, they're different processes of course, but they have a similar concept. So let's just talk about water recycling.
First, our astronauts drink water. Eventually urine, sweat, and moisture in breath is collected. The life control system processes and purifies the water. Astronauts get clean water, and the process begins again.
The problem of food might be solved by growing the food in the ship on the way to and from Mars, or on Mars itself.
First, our astronauts eat an apple, saving the seeds. The seeds are planted. The growing crops are maintained. Astronauts harvest the new apples, and the process begins again.
While these are good solutions, there's a consumable I didn't mention that has a significant impact on our ability to send humans to Mars: time. Time in space causes the human body to change, and it introduces the chance that astronauts may become less fit as a mission progresses. But science fiction, though, may hold the key to time and all the other consumables I mentioned earlier, in the form of suspended animation.
Suspended animation is hibernation, just in a species that doesn't naturally hibernate. It requires that some brain functions become suppressed and the body temperature lowered only a few degrees to slow metabolism. Depending on the technology, our astronauts would remain in suspended animation for the duration of their spaceflight. Before or after arriving to Mars, our astronauts would be slowly revived and able to perform their mission.
How close are we to using suspended animation in human spaceflight? Well, there are some medical facilities that are inducing hibernation in people who have such significant wounds that doctors need time in order to treat them. And the European Space Agency is exploring suspended animation in mice. So, we're getting there? Could we commit to sending humans to Mars today? Yes, but the size of the ship would make it very expensive. In the meantime, we need to make advancements in the areas of recycling technology and suspended animation, so that one day the challenges of sending humans to Mars would become as forgettable as a day without Pączki. Well, if you enjoyed this video, please press the like button, and if you're interested in more content, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little bell to be notified. Thanks.